just can't make them all.
Outside Rondo. Here's Valanciunas. And again, no good by New Orleans. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Murray kicks to Jokic. The pass to Lyles. The kick out to Oladipo. They set the pick. And he banks in the layup. Oladipo's got his first basket.
I like seeing Oladipo around the rim using the lift inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's DeRozan. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to catch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Now here's Murray. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Davis has the open look. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now here's Murray. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And pushing it up, here's Denver. And finished off by Oladipo.
I love the burst of speed turbo button there from Oladipo. He can blow right past him.
Pelicans trailed by 4. Rondo passes to DeRozan. Feeds to Valanciunas. Out to Miller. Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Miller's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep break. Murray gets to Oladipo. To Murray. Back at 6. Lyles passes to Jokic. Puts it up from 17. Good on the bucket.
That's so nice for a coach to look at his center as a capable shooter. Jokic is just that.
Rosen dishes to Valanciunas. Davis with it. Lyles there. And Davis can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now he's jacked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Rondo. And here is Murray. Looking for his first basket, saying this. Lyles no good. Pelicans trailed by 3.
There's tremendous balance with this Nugget basketball team, especially on the offensive end. You can have a lot of players in their rotation carrying the scoring load and a lot of different playmakers that are out there on their roster.
Here's Oladipo following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. New Orleans has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And as you said, the Nuggets have a balanced roster, and from that, a balanced scoring attempt.
Well, a lot of the guys on this Nuggets roster can score some points, so having players at every position who can get you a bucket, that can lead to some great offensive success. Wow, credit there. Somehow finds a way to knock that one in.
And Oladipo kicks to Chandler. In the corner, Murray with it. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic inside. Valanciunas is there. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Oladipo. Pass to Murray. Oladipo sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Outside Rondo. Here's Davis. Back to Rondo. He feeds it to DeRozan. Outside Rondo. Screened by Valanciunas. Rondo kicks to Valanciunas. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
Timeout.
Valanciunas has got his first points in this one.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And Brent, some pressure on the Pelicans front office and coaching staff to win now.
Well, Alvin Gentry has dealt with a lot of injuries surrounding Anthony Davis in his short tenure with the Pelicans, and it took a little while for the organization to confirm that the upper management and coaching staff would be back for this season. So it feels a bit tenuous. Hopefully they can get themselves together and be one of the teams with that kind of talent that finds their way into the postseason this year.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And a change for the Pelicans. Etwan Moore is checked in for Norman Powell.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Davis sets a screen. Rondo passes to DeRozan. Over Stevenson. And the shot is good, popping in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead. Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. From outside. Timeout. Comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game. That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Brett, as we're becoming a more positionless league, the league is asking guys entering the NBA to do more things. So, with that being said, of some of the youngsters, who strikes you as the most versatile?
I really love the demeanor and approach of Karl Anthony Towns' game right now. I just feel like there's something that he has in terms of how he controls himself on the floor, Kevin, and the full confidence of the complement of skills he has. Stepping back and shooting threes, playing out of the post and making passes, handling the ball on the fast break. I think Karl Anthony Towns does some amazing things and is incredibly versatile from that 5 position.
That's good from Davis on the assist from Mirotic. Davis has got his second basket.
The ball rotates over to AD and he simply rises up and makes that jump shot look so easy.
Here's Martin. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Mirotic the screen. Moore with the bucket.
Moore is a quality 3-point shooter, so you've got to D him up, especially when he's behind the arc.
Dishes it to Martin. Kicks it to Fareed. Screen by Fareed. Shoots off the screen. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Valanciunas. No good with the triple.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Barton outside. There's a screen. Jefferson is screen on Mirotic. Teague for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Really just an incredible screen set by Fareed there. His selfless attitude is just one of the many reasons why his teammates respect him.
Valanciunas with a screen on Teague. And it's Davis missing.
He's still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. .141 left here in the first quarter. Screen by Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Teague can't hit. New Orleans in the lead. Chalmers with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Valanciunas good.
And have to defend better in the paint. They just let him set up way too deep.
Well, he's going to punish you down there if you're not more physical than he is, and look for them to go right back to that play.
Now here's Barton. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
I give the defense a C+ on that possession, but still, I'm sure he's upset he missed.
Passes it to Mirotic. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night. And Valanciunas out of Lithuania, the 5th overall pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he's still quite young. You know, a lot of talent offensively. Defensively, he's probably had less of an impact, but that's where he has to take the next step.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chalmers.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Farrell's checked in. Estes Ezeli, he's checked in for New Orleans. Norman Powell comes in for Anthony Davis. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Moore dishes to Chalmers. Back to Moore. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Barton. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Guys, what stands out? So for the Nuggets, their last game lost to the Trailblazers. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. DeRozan out there with Mirotic. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Chalmers in at the point guard position. 5 on the clock. From deep. A second chance effort. Ezeli kicks to Moore. The Nuggets trail by 6. Stevenson outside. Screen by Jefferson. Goes up on the wing. And the basket by Stevenson. Stevenson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Nuggets. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Pelicans do have their challenges, but Anthony Davis remains committed to winning in New Orleans. He said, "I love it here. I don't plan on leaving. Yes, I fit into that old school category where I want to try to win where I start my career. That's always been a goal of mine. My goal is to bring a championship here." Kevin?
And David, loyalty does go a long way. Davis is a perfect guy to build your team around. He wants to win. Barton with this screen on DeRozan. In the corner, Farrell. Screen by Jefferson. It's good, and the New Orleans leaders cut down to just 3 in the basket from Farrell.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your puppets. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Chalmers pass to Moore. Azealia screen. No good from Moore.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Yeah, that's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. Oladipo comes in for Lance Stevenson. New Orleans leading by 3. Chalmers dishes to Moore. Azealia screen. And again, no good by New Orleans. Denver shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jokic with this screen on Chalmers. And Fareed kicks to Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
And Moore kicks to Mirotic. Arderosa on the wing. That's good for Mirotic on the assist from DeRozan. Mirotic has got his first bucket of the night. Fareed outside. They'll get a screen. Farrell kicks to Oladipo. The feet to Fareed. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Chalmers pass to DeRozan. Azealia screen. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 3.
Alvin Gentry has to be proud that the responsibilities of playing defense for their squad last year was something that they accepted. They went from a bottom 3 team to a top 10 team defensively just last season.
For the Nuggets, Miles checked in for Reed. Chandler comes in for Will Barton. And it's Jamal Murray in for Farrell. DeRozan with a screen for Mirotic. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And here's Moore outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And with more talent, you think the Pelicans have a chance, Brent, to step their offense up this season?
Oh, I absolutely do. I think the amazing part about last year is that the Pelicans ended up sliding their way up into the top 10 defensively. That's an area where the likes of a team like the Denver Nuggets needs to make their improvement. Maybe between those 2 teams, they're battling to find their way into the postseason.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
Some changes for New Orleans. Anthony Davis is checked in for Mirotic. Norman Powell comes in for each one more. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Rondo kicks to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
Jokic with this screen on DeRozan. High post shot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
Yeah, that's just not a good pass. I don't know what he's thinking there. A poor decision.
New Orleans leading by 6. Davis sets a screen. Rondo kicks to Davis. Here's DeRozan. He has 6. Right side, Rondo. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Kicks to Lyles. Back to Murray. Again, the Nuggets score.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's DeRozan. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got 4 rebounds in this game. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Denver calls timeout.
You watch Jokic out there, and you just marvel at the combination. His size and his soft hands and his ability to see the court. Very strong on offense from all spots on the floor, stretches you out, makes the mid-range jumper from time to time. He's always moving to open space, and guys just seem to get energized when he has the ball because he's going to get it to him.
With Jokic, he seems to be the whole package in the offensive end. Great footwork for his age, but the one area that needs to come along is his defense, many feel.
Well, Kevin, maybe defense and conditioning, but on offense, he has every tool that you'd want from a center. Actually, every tool you might want from a point guard. That's how good he sees the floor, and incredible to think of what the offense did and how it transitioned behind what Jokic is capable of doing on that end.
Here is Rondo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Davis dishes to Rondo. On the wing. It's a big height bounce and goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
When you watch Oladipo, you just like his explosiveness. Every moment he can come out there, he's got some room to get to it. He could take off on you and make something extremely exciting and athletic happen. He streamlined his game a little bit, so when he's not playing in a hesitant mode, he becomes that much more impactful.
Davis setting the pick for Rondo. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans. So the wing on the left. Jokic with it. He's against Azili. Jokic passes to Oladipo. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Oladipo, as you said, can just be a ball of energy out there on the floor.
I like the fact that Oladipo is honing in on his skilled shots. Still trying to figure out exactly what he does well, but he can't be passive. He's got to be aggressive, and he makes those kind of decisive plays. It ends up helping him and his teammates more often.
The pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Powell. Outside Rondo. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Lets it fly. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Nuggets making a change here. Teague's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Valanciunas is checked in. Teague against Rondo. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Jeff Teague.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off, despite getting hit.
And DeRozan gets to Powell. Davis sets a screen. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Rondo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Murray kicks to Jokic. Shoots over to Rosen. It's good, and the New Orleans leaders cut to just 7 on the basket from Jokic.
I swear Jokic is out there playing with the watch on because of the timing aspect of his game.
Here's DeRozan. Bounces high off the rim and drops. DeRozan's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Pelicans. Rondo against Teague. Here's Jokic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Shooting one.
That one on Davis.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain, close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Al Jefferson's checked in for the Nuggets. And Stevenson comes in for Wilson Chandler. The Pelicans also changing it up. Mirotic comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for DeMar DeRozan. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Brett, there are a lot of great passers in the NBA at that starting center position. Seems like it's something that is more and more valued these days, but the best of the bunch might be Jokic. Some people feel great passer in vision.
Yeah, incredible the way that the offense last year transitioned around such a young and relatively unproven player at that position, but he can pass over the top. When he gets it on the block, he'll play at the top of the key. And I love how the guys around him are encouraged to cut when he has the basketball.
New Orleans making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Misses the three. The Nuggets trail by 6. Dish now to Murray. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Jokic's screen. Murray kicks to Jefferson. Here's Jokic, and a miss there on the triple. New Orleans leading by 6. Feeds to Valanciunas. Near the three-point line, it's Moore. Good, he hits the jump shot. Moore's got his 3rd basket of the night. Screen by Jefferson. Teague kicks to Stevenson. Teague a screen on Valanciunas. In the corner, Murray with it. Outside Teague. There's a minute left to play in the first half. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rondo kicks to Miller. And here's Moore outside. Al Jefferson grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Teague. Jokic a screen. For 3, Murray sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're having more success with range in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And Valanciunas kicks to Moore. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Teague. Screen by Jefferson.
Better feeling to be able to deliver in a moment like that.
Yeah,
Those stick with you for the rest of your life.
absolutely.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
He's excited.
It's all tied in Denver. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard. And here's Rondo. We've got Wilson Chandler. Victor Oladipo is out there with Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Lyles in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Denver.
Rondo just being creative there on that drive, finding different ways to burn the D whenever he penetrates.
Oladipo with the ball. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Deep 2 from Murray. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And that's where Murray's speed shines through. He gives the D no time to react off that pass.
Rondo dishes 2 to Rosen. And the wing jumper offline.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Murray, the pass to Lyles. Now Jokic, covered by Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Lyles no good.
In the history of the Nuggets, they've had some great stars. Guys like Dan Issel, Alex English, and certainly Carmelo Anthony during his time in Denver. But Jokic looks to be that guy for this generation.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. What's the screen? Jokic's screen. Out to Chandler. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Chandler's got himself on the board with 3 there. And this Nuggets team clearly sees that their future is going to be built around Jokic.
What an incredible season last year. I don't think people realize just how special the offensive season that Jokic had for Denver was last year. I mean, he's right up there in the top 5 in terms of his offensive production. Need to add some defenders around them, but they have certainly shifted the offense around the incredibly talented passing big man in Jokic.
Now here's Murray. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Jokic. No good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Valanciunas sets a screen for Rondo. Here's Davis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Davis has got 10 points.
Incredible work from Davis. He carves out some space right under the basket and just works the defense down, grinding them deep in the paint.
Rondo with it. All guarded by Murray. DeRozan in the corner. Now here's Rondo. He's covered by Murray. Here's DeRozan. It's deflected. They get it back. Valanciunas, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
There's a good screen. Back to Oladipo. To the middle. Jokic lays it up off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Here's Davis. They grab their own miss. It's stolen. Oladipo goes in. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Rondo kicks to Davis. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
A different look for Denver. Fareed's checked in for Jokic. Martin comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Murray. New Orleans also making some changes. Norman Bowles checked in for Miller. And Moore subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Denver calls timeout.
Anthony Davis came into the NBA, you started to think about how he could dominate on the post, but it's really the growth in him as a shooter to stretch it out and shoot three-point shots that really has opened up some eyes.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Barton. 5 points in the game. Lyles passes to Fareed. He kicks it to Oladipo for three. And again, Denver with the triple. And Davis changed his whole shooting form in New Orleans. He used to shoot from his chest. It blocked his view of the basket.
That's never a good thing. Actually, that's your target. So shifting it over on the right side, more towards the shoulder, raising up so that he's got a more clear shooting window. It takes a lot of diligent work, Kevin, and a lot of players try their whole career to fix a shot that's failed. I think AD has done a good job of not only committing to it, but finding success with the new form.
There's a screen. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Again, the Nuggets score.
Oladipo getting a better understanding of the game year by year, and when screens are involved, he knows where to be.
Now Moore, 8 points for him. In the corner, Powell with it. Davis sets a screen. To the paint. Stolen by Fareed. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And it's off from three-point range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Davis sets a screen. And here's Moore outside. It's hauled in by Lyles.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the left side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Moore dishes to Powell. Pass to Valanciunas. Davis sets a screen. 7-foot shot. A reverse. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Mirotic is checked in for the Pelicans. Chalmers comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Fareed. And the dunk by Fareed.
It is so hard to contain Fareed when he's wreaking havoc with his activity. You cannot put a cage around the manimal.
For the Nuggets, Jefferson's checked in for Lyles. Lance Stevenson comes in for Oladipo. And it's Teague in for Ferrell. And Moore kicks to Mirotic. Back to Moore. New Orleans moving the ball around. Mirotic the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
The mid-range shot, a thing of beauty. AD continues to work on that area of the floor.
Here's Fareed. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 5 points in the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Davis against Jefferson. Here's Davis. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter. Outside T. And Fareed kicks to Stevenson. Screen by Fareed. Teague for three. New Orleans in the lead. Powell, the pass to Chalmers. He dishes it to Moore. Davis sets a screen. Powell kicks to Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall. Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And Alvin Gentry, coach under Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix, helped install elements of that offensive system with the Golden State Warriors.
Well, tough last year because their point guard missed most of training camp, Drew Holiday, so you try to establish a good offensive continuity during that time of the year, and that didn't exist. The amazing thing under Alvin Gentry is after making a massive trade during the All-Star break, this team got into the top 10 in terms of their defensive rating. That's impressive stuff.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid.
Barton kicks to Fareed. There's the pick. From downtown, Denver gets it back. New Orleans leading by 3. Now, here's Chalmers. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So for the Pelicans, Valanciunas comes in for Anthony Davis. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Norman Powell. And so here is New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's DeRozan. Count that one. DeRozan's got 17.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
You combine his massive size and then his desire to pound the glass, it makes him a tough cover on the board.
And Valanciunas kicks to Mirotic. From deep, Moore. Denver grabs the miss.
It's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
Denver calls timeout. And from the day that Anthony Davis was drafted, New Orleans had a win-now mindset.
Well, that's what the decree from the upper management was, and maybe a little bit unfair to put that kind of pressure on such a young superstar talent who wanted to find his way in the NBA. The front office focused on making some trades and surrounding him right away without understanding exactly what Anthony Davis was going to be good at. Let's face it, he's still great, and there's still that opportunity for AD.
Jokic has checked in for Denver. Chalmers against T. Pass to Jokic. Here's Stevenson. Back to Jokic. It's stolen by DeRozan. He feeds it to Chalmers. Back to DeRozan. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Chalmers against Teague. And Chalmers gets to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Leaner from distance. That one goes in. DeRozan's got 9 points in the quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
This is it to Jokic. Trying to get back on track. And Jokic slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. They set the pick. DeRozan with a screen for Valanciunas. Nice job coming off that screen. Mirotic just got a second bucket of the night.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Teague inside the line. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New Orleans on top. They're up by 8. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We're back in a moment. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. The Nuggets trailed by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Justice Ezeli. Rajon Rondo is out there with Brandon Powell. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's DeRozan in the small forward.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Powell dishes to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Take a look at Mike Malone as he made the switch from the Sacramento Kings and made his way to the Rocky Mountain, and he's got these fans on a high. He wants a lot from his players. He's got a lot of youth on this roster and is treating each one of them fairly until one steps out as a superstar for the Nuggets.
With this young roster that Malone is charged with, he has made some adjustments and rewarded players for stepping up to the task.
I think that's what you need to do with a young roster, but also Mike Malone, Kevin, I think is learning a bit more about how he wants to coach. He's learning a bit about these young players himself, so they have a nice bit of symmetry that's building around this basketball team that could produce a lot of successful seasons under his tenure.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Jeff Teague.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Powell kicks to Rondo. Back to Powell. Shoots a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Here's Oladipo. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And this is one of those games, Oladipo, when he gets it going, he can be a handful.
Rondo passes to DeRozan. Ezeli screen. DeRozan's shot is good.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
But that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
Here's Rondo, and a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trailed by 4. Murray kicks to Jokic. Fareed setting the pick for Jokic. This is to Oladipo. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And finishing inside, something Oladipo has worked on, learning to deal with NBA size down low.
Inside, and DeRozan throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Oladipo with a screen on Rondo. The kick out to Oladipo. Jokic inside, covered by Mirotic. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jokic. Rondo dishes to Powell. Rondo passes to Mirotic. New Orleans moving the ball around. There's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Miles checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Anthony Davis comes in for Mirotic. And it's Darius Miller in for DeMar DeRozan. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Last season was just so huge for Wilson Chandler. So many people rooting for him after missing the entire 2016 NBA season and came back to have a very strong year. Averaged 15 points, shot about 46% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, and at times was the best offensive force that his team had to offer.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. He's not satisfied with their effort level. He said, we're not hustling up there, guys. We are not going to win that way. I promise you. He's got to get after it. We'll see how his team responds.
Thanks, David. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Miles got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. For Chandler, his absence was felt when he sat out all of 2016. Brent, he's a player who can, as you said, give a team so much versatility with his skill set and ability to fill positions.
Well, he acts as a jack of all trades for any ball club that he's playing for. You can play him basically from the 2 to the 4 spot. And he can make tons of contributions to you offensively.
And here is Murray. There's the pass to Lyles. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Chance there to take the lead, missing. For New Orleans, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Kicks to Powell. There's the screen. The feed now to Azili. The dish to Rondo. Launches it. Shot clock reset for New Orleans. And it's Miller in the corner. Back to Rondo. Feeds it to Powell. Left side, Davis. Azili a screen. Here's Rondo. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Pass to Oladipo. Back to Murray. Unloads from 13. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Murray. And that's now 25 points for Victor Oladipo. Rondo with the ball. Davis down low. Miles there. Here's Azili. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, showing some toughness there. Azili gets bumped, but still finds a way to make the shot.
Pass to Murray. Jokic a screen. Murray kicks to Chandler. Murray sets a screen for Chandler. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Off the foot. And finished off by Oladipo.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Yeah, I know the defense has 5 guys, but collectively they're no match for this guy. He is roasting.
Pelicans making a switch here. Moore's checked in. And here's Rondo. He kicks to Davis. It's a Zealy high post. New Orleans moving it around. Shots good by Miller. Here's Oladipo. He dishes it to Murray. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Murray, not much fear there as he gets amongst the trees, looking in control down low.
Oladipo against Moore. He feeds it to Rondo. Here's Davis. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists tonight.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
On the wing, Miller. Outside, Davis. Outside, Rondo. From deep, Moore. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Jokic. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
They set the screen. Here's Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Sounds weird to say, but a guy 7 feet tall like Anthony Davis could be considered an out-of-nowhere superstar. In high school, he was a skinny kid on the bench, not like he's big now. But until an 8-inch growth spurt changed everything. That's why he's got those point guard skills.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And Davis wasn't on the recruiting radar really until his senior year of high school.
I really cannot believe that, especially after watching the 1 year in Kentucky, winning a national championship, the most outstanding player of the tournament, the #1 pick, grabbing a gold medal. I mean, the scouts are out there, right?
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Rondo kicks to Miller. Passes it to Davis. A Zealy screen. Yes, that goes in. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
New Orleans making some changes here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Mirotic comes in for Miller. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Ejuan Moore. Oladipo outside. On the pass to Lyons. The three-pointer, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. Martin's checked in for Denver. Outside Rondo. Davis setting the pick for Rondo. Shot clock at 6. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 6th assist on the night. The Nuggets trailed by 4. Murray the pass to Barton. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. Barton no good on the free throw.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
Rondo dishes to DeRozan. Screen by Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side, one more than the other.
They blow the whistle.
Shot's
Just as
good.
he gets it off. That's 2 points. With a chance for another one at the stripe.
Hit. Shooting one.
And that's a big shot from Barton when his team really needed one. This guy taking the pressure head on.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Rondo kicks to Mirotic. From deep. That one doesn't go. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Barton outside. There's a good screen. Knocks down the three.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just one or two shots at the end decide the outcome.
And stolen by Murray. .30 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Over Valanciunas. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And it's still within reach.
But only if they make every possession count from this point forward, and I mean every possession.
Valanciunas with a screen on Oladipo.
And
Timeout,
he just
timeout.
glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Denver calls timeout. Deep two from Murray.
Well, Moore is not giving any room on the defensive end to the guy he's guarding.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. Well, if you're just joining, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Anthony Davis is out there, Mirotic. And there's Etuan Moore. And it's DeRozan. And it's Valanciunas, and it's the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
From deep, Moore. And the 3 ball is good. Moore's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
And the shot is good, Kevin, but the screen by Davis, that's the real reason why that high percentage look was open.
Here's Wiles. Gets rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Moore. Defense right on him. Screen by Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. DeRozan's shot is off.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
They set the pick. Murray for 3. Gets rebounded by New Orleans. Mirotic has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the wing on the left. Back to Davis. To take the lead. Another shot. Kick out to Moore. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Timeout, timeout.
Oh, and Moore stepping up big time with that chance to knock it in.
Denver calls timeout. Fareed's checked in for Lyles. Victor Oladipo comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Teagan for Jamal Murray. The Nuggets trail by 3. Teague kicks to Jokic. There's the pick. Dishes it to Oladipo. It's a teardrop. And the layup is good. Oladipo's got 29.
Confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
Here's DeRozan. Good on the shot. He has 29.
Mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive, but right now stringing some plays together.
Passes to Jokic. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
I think what I appreciate about Jokic is the hard work that he continues to put in. Not only what he wants to do, but what his brothers want him to do, and that's not waste this opportunity to become the best player he can be. A good guy to have on the free throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. Denver's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Outside team. Jokic sets the screen for team. Jokic a screen. At the tip. Jokic on the follow.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
And Moore kicks to Davis. Miritich with it. And finished off by Davis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Jokic sets the screen for team. Here's Oladipo, plenty of space. And the wing jumper offline. New Orleans has gone 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin overtime. And Moore kicks to Davis. Over for Reed. And Anthony Davis again. And now a 3-point New Orleans lead.
Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do. A gigantic shot from their big man. Yeah, Victor Oladipo does not mind having the ball in that kind of situation. Outstanding at finding ways to score in the clutch.
And Moore kicks to Davis. DeRozan again. Oladipo. And it's DeRozan missing. Right side Teague. From the arc. Good on the triple.
Not a surprise to see Teague stepping up when his team needs him. Huge scoring.
And Moore gets to DeRozan.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Teague kicks to Fareed. Now the feed to Oladipo. Oh, off target. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And another overtime is in store for us. This one has been extremely tight. Great action all game long. We'll see now if fatigue, guys, plays a factor. That's the question. And so it's New Orleans with it. Moore dishes two to Rosen. Kicks to Valanciunas. Mirotic is a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Now Murray. Miles passes to Murray. Jokic a screen. Here's Oladipo. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and the shots are going all over the place in this period.
DeRozan again. Oladipo. The offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Good defense by Jokic.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Over to the left wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
At 6'10", 250 pounds, that's a big man out there, and he uses his size to draw the contact there. Nice job by Jokic.
And so he makes both from the line.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
Now here's Moore. He's covered by Murray. Here's Davis. An easy layup after coming off the tip. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Oladipo with his turn on DeRozan. Good ball over here by the Nuggets. Jokic sets the screen for Oladipo. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in. Oladipo's got 6 in the quarter.
Jokic better and better at setting effective screens, utilizing his wide frame. It gives you a lot of space as a shooter.
And again, it's Anthony Davis. Davis has got 28 points for the game.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Great for this offense to get Jokic involved in terms of scoring. We know he can pass, but right now, dropping some J's.
Moore dishes to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Murray with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Back to Murray. A three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now here's Moore. Screen by Valanciunas. Mirotic. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against Toronto. Here's the screen. Oladipo for three. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 5-point Denver lead.
Oladipo constantly looking to score. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he's ready to pull.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And so here is New Orleans. Dish out to Valanciunas. Mirotic the screen. Nice job coming off that screen.
I love it when a role player has a chance like that, and each one more takes full advantage.
And here is Murray. Jokic a screen. The kick out to Oladipo. Shot off the pick. A shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. DeRozan passes to Mirotic. Feeds it to Valanciunas. From deep, Moore. Offensive rebound. And Mirotic kicks to Davis. From deep, Moore.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, just scanning the box score and looking at the rebound total tonight, I don't believe it. It shows the absolute passion he has for that part of the game.
5 to shoot. Oladipo. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That one on Davis.
And that's what Oladipo needs to do. Put his head down and punish the D.
And the second free throw.
Timeout,
Good. A tough break there.
Start it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 4. 17 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. Guys, what do you think?
Well, I mean, if they can score, they're going to have to foul immediately.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the discussion, not whether to foul, but maybe who.
No time to waste. They need a score.
Kevin, they should take the first good look they get.
Rondo dishes to Moore. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Start it.
Each one more doesn't get a lot of open touches, but when he does, he's got to be prepared to shoot. So let's that one go quickly.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. 9 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just 1. And that's an intentional foul.
Has a foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Man, what a luxury if Murray can play both guard positions. A perfect blend of shrewd passing and some fearless shooting.
Start it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 2. 7 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Here's Moore. Outside DeRozan. Davis with a screen on Oladipo. Oh, he hits it! How about that shot? Incredible!
What a phenomenal shot at the buzzer. I just cannot believe.
And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3 coming up. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We're back in a moment. And folks, we couldn't decide a winner in regulation, and we're getting set for the jump ball to start overtime. And here are the Nuggets now. Murray with it. Oladipo outside. And Oladipo with the jam.
Well, he's got hops, Kevin. A 42-inch vertical at the 2013 Combine. Definitely a high riser.
Moore left side. Down low. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
He's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
And that one misses.
2013, Victor Oladipo heard his name second in that draft. One of the best shooting guards in the league and getting better.
Here's DeRozan.
Okay.
That's how you attack. Wow. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Murray for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 14, yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Davis sets a screen. It's Davis on the wing. Valanciunas passes to Davis. Clock is at 3. From deep, Moore. And the three ball is good. Moore's got 22.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
And Oladipo kicks to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic a screen. And here's Chandler from the arc. It's good from long range. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
A little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Here's Moore. Back to DeRozan. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. And clearly you can hear what the crowd thinks about that call.
Oladipo, the basket to Lyons. He's hit the pin. Murray kicks to Jokic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Now DeRozan. Pass to Davis. Fires, high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Davis has got 30.
And it seems like everything Anthony Davis is touching is turning to gold. And by gold, Kevin, I mean 2 points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Denver with the ball. It's a one-point game. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 5. Oladipo for 3. And that's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Moore outside. Outside DeRozan. He kicks it to Mirotic. But they recover it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass before the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
And Mirotic kicks to DeRozan. He tries for 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
Well, rooting out guys for his position and then outworking them, so you add fundamentals with the effort. Leader by example.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Count it!
And Murray showing some smarts right there, some good patience in that pick and roll.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby good night.
Here's Mirotic.
Timeout.
A huge basket to tie the game.
Start it.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Denver calls timeout. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's stolen by Davis. And here's Rondo. Here's DeRozan. Gets the game winner to fall.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are in shock.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.